Okay, so there's three types of rankings. I'm going to rip through a couple slides here just to get people up to speed. There's the organic results. These are the web pages that show up below Google. There's the business map pack, which we were just talking about. This is the Google business profile and where it shows up on an actual map. A lot of people use Google Maps to actually figure out what they're going to buy. And then there's the ads. There's the sponsored ads at the top. There's a three-pronged approach to this stuff. And really getting all three is important. So you're going to do the local map pack stuff. We're going to talk a lot about that. You can pay for Google Ads, you pay to play, and then you get the organic results. And like Barrett was saying, the organic results, the people who find you automatically, they're not clicking on an ad, they close at a higher percentage, and they're higher intent clients. So that's what we're going to focus on in this presentation. You want to talk a little bit about the algo here? Just, man, Google wants to sell ads. So we're fighting. We're constantly fighting that battle. The fact that 57% of the revenue comes from people paying per click to get customers.
Yeah, I think that also speaks to the power of search, though, and that people are typing stuff in. I think Google is the predominant search engine now. Who knows? It seems like that's maybe changing a little bit. So I think if you're going to look at SEO more holistically, building a reputation online through content, through linking with other websites, through reviews, through updating. I think these are the ways that it's kind of always worked in the past, and I think it's the way it's going to work in the future. It may look a little bit different. Google's algorithm will shift quite a bit, but the main core tenets, which is a strong reputation, continually publish content, and get other sites with a good reputation to link back to you as a vote of confidence on your own authority. I think those things are going to remain very central to ranking in Google, and whether it's some sort of chat GPT search engine or whatever it is in the future. But, these things are definitely changing, and they're always changing, but they've always been changing. So I think sometimes people freak out and they say, I'm going to lose all my traffic, but the core stuff has kind of always worked, and it just looks a little bit different. And I think, that's probably what's going to happen in the future, though nobody knows for sure. So, just do your best to be valuable.
I want to highlight that because people might have missed it. You said the three most important things of ranking your business online. And this is the fundamentals of what we do with SEO. Let's state them again. So we have a well-structured website with the right headings and the right search keys on it. We have the content, meaning we have paragraph and blog posts and text that educate and make it high value for the people who are potentially searching for certain things. And then links. Tell us more about links. This is a huge, important part. I guess we'll start with the website structure, and then we'll move to links. But these are the three key fundamentals. You have a well-structured website, you have the right content on that website, and then you have links from reputable sources. And that, along with a Google business profile that's optimized with reviews, as a local small business, you're going to dominate.
Yeah, totally.
So let's go through this. You can tell me to move ahead, move behind, whatever you want to do. We can kind of go through this stuff pretty quick.
Yeah, we'll go just quickly on the on-page stuff, like a URL structure, right? You just want it to make sense to a search engine. And so the way you should think about this on-page stuff is you have the keyword, roofer, roofing company, Atlanta or something. You want that keyword or variations of that keyword in these spots, headers, titles, in the URL, throughout the page and content there. And the reason for that is simple. Google's algorithm comes to your website and says, what is this website about? Why would we rank it? Why should we trust it? So if it's not clear what that page or what this website is about, why are they going to serve that to their customers? So really the central theme of like all these buzzwords and terms is really just clarity. So you just want to be clear about what it is that you do, or this page is trying to portray that you do to your customers. And then, that removes, if it's all jumbled with different stuff on there, Google's just going to say, we don't really know what this page is about, so we're just not going to show it to anybody. And then the other piece of that is just the speed, right? And I think the speed is important algorithmically, but I actually think it's more important from a user experience standpoint, because I don't know about everybody here, or you, Nick, but if I click into a listing, if I'm looking for something and I get that little circle that's loading, I'm like nailing the back button to, get back to search so I can click on another site. So you just want to make sure that the site loads, it looks good on mobile, it's easy to understand, the text is the right size, all that stuff matters as well. And so it's really about clarity and can people get the information quickly? And that's really kind of sums up the on-page stuff. And then, If you ever want to read about it more and get the specific header 1, header 2, header 3, what they mean, you can do that. It's easy to find that info, but the why I think is more important here.
Yeah, I think the one of the takeaways that I learned recently is that Google actually measures how long everybody's on your website.
Yeah.
People think, oh, it measures who clicks on it. It measures all my links. It measures the site structure and my content. But a very important part of how valuable Google perceives your website as and how high they're going to rank you is how much time people spend on your site. They're actually measuring how many seconds somebody's on each page of your site, how many pages they visit, how often they bounce, meaning just get to go to your site and hit the back button right away and get out. So all that stuff, all those percentages are really important. So I think a golden nugget for me, a takeaway if you're a business owner, a lot of people have over-designed websites and very poor copywriting. A lot of graphics, a lot of photos, a lot of distraction. I have found, and you can look through my portfolio, all my companies have very simple websites. Short words, very easy to read, short sentences, good spacing between them, and they're just clear, concise ways to convert visitors into customers, period. So I think that's a big takeaway is doesn't have to be flashy here. It just needs to be efficient at getting information across.
Yeah, I would say just, Google Search Console quickly is kind of like the Google Analytics exclusively for organic content. And so what you want to do is you want to submit your site. If you're on WordPress or Webflow, which I think like most of the people here are probably small business owners like Nick and myself. So I think you'd want to be, it's very easy in WordPress or Webflow to submit your site to Search Console. And basically that just tells Google like, hey, I exist. And a manual penalty or indexing issues, you'll be able to find those there. And that's basically Google saying, hey, there's something that we don't like, and they'll direct you how to fix that. You may have to hire somebody if it's super complex, but my hunch is if you're doing things the right way, it would be very rare for a local service business to run into a manual penalty. I honestly am not sure that I've seen it, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Is there a web address or search term that somebody should punch on YouTube of how to submit their process to Google or their website to Google for indexing?
Yeah, I think just that would suffice.
Go to YouTube, how to submit my website for Google indexing, and it'll walk you through Google Webmaster Tools on how to go in and submit your site structure.
Yeah.
Big news, guys. I created a free PDF that details my method on how I analyze a self-storage facility and figure out what it's worth. Give me a pen, the back of a napkin, and a couple metrics, and I can figure out about what the property is going to be worth to me. If you want to download this PDF, click in the show notes, the first link, and you can give me your email address and you get a email right away with a 4-page PDF that outlines exactly how I think about underwriting or giving my initial analysis on a self-storage facility. Again, click the link in the show notes and you're going to get that document for free. This episode of The Sweaty Startup is brought to you by Bold SEO. It is an SEO and link building agency to help your small business rank higher on Google. My brother's business, The Lawn Squad, it was having trouble ranking, and we started a backlink building schedule for 4 months, and Andrew is #1 on Google Maps now in his town where he does lawn care, and it has accelerated his business. He sent me a text last week that said, Nick, I can't believe how much my phone is ringing. It's been an unbelievable thing. So if you want to supercharge your business and get yourself ranked higher in the Google Maps and Google search results, visit boldseo.com and set up a call with one of our reps, and you will learn a lot from the call, even if you don't end up buying link building from us. Again, boldseo.com to rank higher on Google.